I'm here today with Chef Esteban from Vineyards Inn Bar and Grill in Kenwood, and we are at the Rose Ranch,
yes,
where you are growing a lot of interesting, yummy items.
A lot of fresh vegetables. We grow most of our vegetables for the restaurant year-round. And today we're going to play with Swiss chard. Ooh.
What does it taste like? Tastes like Swiss chard. It's nice and fresh though. You just picked this, right?
I just picked it. I just went out to, besides our gardens, I'm chewing on this, besides our gardens we have some raised beds that we call edible landscaping. So they're kind of fun to look at.
Cool. So you could actually do that at your house and have plants that you're pulling.
Instead of having a lawn out there, you could just have some raised beds, or not even raised beds, just have them in the ground with artichoke, Swiss chard,
so you have
lettuces,
a little bit
tomatoes,
of some spices and
lots of herbs,
and
some fresh oregano. That's so good. And then this is anise fennel.
Oh,
and it just smells like
that's
anisette, doesn't it? That's good.
And it's pretty too.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. It's nice to look at, enjoyable to look at, enjoyable to eat, and it's handy. It's right there.
Yeah, it is literally right outside your door.
Exactly.
So
exactly,
nice.
and it could be right outside your door as well.
It could be.
We're going to be making some mashed potatoes, and we're going to make some pesto out of the Swiss chard. And this time of year, basil's not in season, but Swiss chard is, so that's why we're making the pesto out of the Swiss chard instead of basil.
Well, that's something new.
So we're going to go ahead and boil these potatoes first, get these going, and we are going to. You ever use a pressure cooker?
My mom did when I was a kid. I haven't seen it in years.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it? Did she?
I did.
Using
She used to make like a roast. And it always just fell apart. It was really tasty.
And it cooks like really quickly.
Yes.
We're going to do these potatoes in the pressure cooker. Take 3 of these.
How much water did you put in there?
I just right about to here.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little
okay.
bit. And we're going to go ahead and put the potatoes in and a little bit of salt.
Now, how long does it take?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
And they're done.
For potatoes.
They're ready to
Fully
mash.
done.
Fully done in 15 minutes.
Okay. I'm liking that.
So we're going to go ahead and close it up, lock it. And you always want to follow instructions with the pressure cooker.
Okay. Where are your instructions? You already know them by heart?
I know them by heart.
He's good.
And this is the pressure regulator. I'm just going to put it on there. So basically what happens is you bring the water up to starts boiling.
Okay.
And it's all under pressure here. This is all locked down, so nothing can happen to it. And that's going to take probably about maybe 3 minutes to come up to temp. And then we'll go ahead and set the timer for 15 minutes.
And then you leave it on high? Leave it on high.
And you're going to, with potatoes, this is going to start to go
right.
And it's going to start rocking. So you want it, once that starts doing that, you're going to turn the heat down a little bit.
Okay.
To like halfway. And then it'll start just a slow rock like that. And it's just let it do its thing.
Let it finish out.
Yep.
In 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Potatoes in 15 minutes. So excited.
So good.
Okay,
and all the vitamins stay in there.
That's true, right there.
So why don't you grab that knife over there?
This beautiful knife.
Isn't it nice? They're my new toys.
Ooh.
So go ahead and run it through some of that Swiss chard.
Cut this into how big of chunks?
Like that. Here, let me show you how to move this. Move your hand up. There you go, like that.
Oh, that's
there
how you
hold
like
That's
that?
how you hold
You
it.
have some nice skills here too. Just like this?
Yeah, just like that.
About like that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Excellent.
So how much of this are we making?
Let's go ahead and probably go ahead and do all that.
All of this?
Yeah, and then we picked some Savoy spinach as well. So we're going to go ahead and mix that in. It's going to give it a little bit more chlorophyll and a little bit more green.
It's going to be really green.
Yeah. And that's all going to end up going in the food processor.
And then are we also putting in asparagus too?
Yeah. Look at these puppies. I just picked these a little while ago.
Those are
so
pretty.
we have an
They're
asparagus
perfect.
patch outside. Yeah.
How
go ahead
long?
and just snap that with your hands
snap
if you
it?
want. Yeah. Go ahead.
Just into pieces?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Excellent.
God, it's
Listen
just
to that.
It's just fresh.
I know.
So fresh.
And that's the whole thing. You know, I just like to cook simple, and you know that's just so important. I think.
I like that when the things that you make at the restaurant, everything seems like it's not overdone. It's just enough. There's simple ingredients, simple process to make it, but everything is so delicious.
It tastes so good. Here, have some of that. This is.
I'm not going to eat one of those. Why don't you go first?
Go ahead and just Go ahead and split them, actually.
Just in half?
Close the garlic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. And that's going to go in for our pesto as well. We raise our own garlic and onions that get us through the restaurant all year.
Can't go wrong with garlic.
No.
Just in general. So, garlic.
Excellent.
Okay. What else?
And let's go ahead and put a little bit of salt in it.
Now, what kind of salt are you using?
I use kosher salt.
Kosher salt for everything?
And I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of this.
What is this?
This is last year's serrano peppers that we allow to get ripe and get nice and red, get that lipstick red, and then we let it go ahead and sun dry them. And then after they're sun dried,
how hot is it?
it's pretty hot. That's why I'm not
I'm
handling
not
it.
gonna
So I'm a
have any.
trained professional.
Yes, you are. Yeah, don't let me touch them.
But that's going to give it a little bit of spice, a little bit of heat to it. A little bit of olive oil. And I like to use California organic extra virgin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you get that?
I get it from some growers down in Southern California.
Oh, okay. It doesn't look like much now. It just
No, and we're going to probably add a little bit more olive oil as it's
okay. Get the consistency going. Okay.
Exactly. We'll go ahead and just drizzle it in as the processor is working.
Okay.
Because you have to smell it. Look at that color. Is that amazing
so
or what?
Pretty. It's like almost neon.
Does it smell good?
Yum. It's just fresh.
And you know what? It's going to stay that color
It's gonna stay like that.
for a
It's not
couple
gonna-
days. It's not going to oxidize.
Wow.
You know, like basil pesto does. It's just going to. It's just amazing. When these are done in 15 minutes, we're going to go ahead and take the pressure cooker, take it over to the sink,
Okay.
run some cold water over it.
Oh, okay. That'll just kind of
Exactly.
stop.
So normally these potatoes would take, what, 45 minutes or an
At
hour
least.
at least,
At
to,
least.
to cook them, and it's like 15 minutes. So think about all the energy you're saving, whether it's gas or electric, whatever
Okay.
type of cooktop
Not
you have.
running that.
Right.
going,
exactly,
waiting
It's
for it to
just
cook.
like, yeah, it's like 15 minutes and it's done.
To do some practicing at home, and then I might have to have you over for dinner, and then you can rate my cooking,
Well, that sounds
my
like a
pressure
plan.
cooking.
I could be your Sue.
You could be my sous chef. See, I'm the sous chef.
Oh, I can't wait to try this. I'm gonna open this puppy up. Always keep your face away from it, just in case.
Okay. Good tips. Good tips.
And there it is. These
And
guys.
they're done. I can't believe that. Now you're gonna leave the skin on, right?
Yep.
Okay, because
Has
it's all the
vitamins,
nutrients.
all the good stuff, yeah.
Nutrients. Slippery little guys, huh?
Yeah. All right. Whoa.
Ooh.
So we're just gonna mash them up, and go ahead and put some pesto in there.
Okay. So how much? Just a
Start
little,
putting
or
it in there,
just-
like a couple, 3-4 spoonsful.
Kinda.
Yeah. I'll mix it up in there. Good.
It really is. You can taste the freshness
Yeah.
of the ingredients. You know what I mean? It's simple, but it just tastes fresh.
It needs a little touch of salt, but other than that, it's really
Well,
good.
you're the expert.
But that's it. Fresh equals good stuff.
Good. So okay, we made Swiss chard pesto
Pesto.
with mashed potatoes today with Chef Esteban.